What is up, everyone on YouTube and Twitch? My name is Volt the Wolf. Welcome aboard and welcome in. So today we're gonna try something different. We are trying a new game called Tower Simulator 3. I think this is gonna be a fun one. So let's get into this. And let's see what we can do. I've already downloaded everything that I needed to. From what I think I needed. So let's go into Quick Play. Got St. Louis Lambert International already downloaded. So I already got which runways they will be using. So they'll be using these out and 29 out. All right. 64%. Is currently cloudy outside anyway. Scheduled preload for Alright. Let's do this thing. Let's see how good I am at being a air traffic controller. This is gonna be very interesting. I don't know how well this is gonna go or not. This is also gonna be a very short stream. Because I don't know how things are gonna run or not. I don't have voice command set up for it yet, so we will see how I do with that. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. All right. Wow, that is very touchy. Whoa. Alright. Airport lights are on. Cool. Yeah, this is Lambert. That is for sure. So now that. Oh, we're going. We're starting strong. Holy crap. Already got somebody out. Not in control yet. No, he's not in range. Okay. Cool. You know what? I don't know how this necessarily is.
St. Louis Tower, Globe 5032 on final 30 right.
Alright.
Cleared to land. Runway 30 right. Globe 5032.
Alright, 30 right, clear to land. Good, good.
Exit at taxiway Echo 2. Globe 5032.
No departures pending, only one arrival. Separation should be at 5 nautical miles. Separation, the hell? Huh. Interesting. Where's my windsock? That's funny, I don't even see a windsock on any of the ground. Oh, these are a lot. No. That's right. Uh, 3's are right. Can I change them to? No, I can't. Well, this is interesting. My God, turn that phone off, whoever that is. Jesus.
St. Louis Tower. Value 1646 on final 30 left. Change to runway 30 right. Value 1646.
good landing. And you can go ahead and see if they do what I want.
Cross runway 30 left. Globe 5032. Clear to land. Runway 30 right. Value 1646.
Land. Good. Oh.
Continue taxi. Globe 5032. Taxi to terminal. Globe 5032.
And we got our
St.
first.
Louis ground. Globe 3712 with information Delta. Requesting push and start. Pushback approved. Expect runway 30 left. Globe 3712. St. Louis ground. Value 939er with information Delta. Requesting push and start.
Echo 2.
Exit at taxiway Echo 2. Value 1646.
Yeah. I got 2 right here.
St. Louis ground. Value 1078 with information Delta. Requesting push and start. Pushback approved. Expect runway 30 left. Value 939er.
0 left.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30 left. Value 1078. St. Louis ground. Value 3265 with information Delta. Requesting push and start. St. Louis ground. Globe 3712 ready to taxi.
Approve.
St. Louis ground. Value 3344 with information Delta. Requesting push and start. Taxi to runway 30 left. Globe 3712. St. Louis ground. Value 939er ready to taxi.
Ground. Oh.
St. Louis ground, value 1078 ready to taxi.
Taxi to runway 30 left, value 939er.
Oh, 178.
Taxi to runway 30 left, value 1078.
And you. 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30 left, value 3265.
Alright, we're going to do
Taxi to terminal, value 1646.
St. Louis ground, Leslie 3658 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 30 left, globe 3712. Negative, need pushback first, value 3265.
3265.
St. Louis ground, value 3265 ready
No.
to taxi. Taxi to runway 30 left, value 3265.
Command requirement missing, value 939er.
And go. Conduct departure.
St. Louis departure on 119.15, globe 3712. Good day.
Cross runway 30 left, value 1646. Cleared for takeoff, runway 30 left, value 939er.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 30 left, value 1078. Cleared for takeoff, runway 30 left, value 3265.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30 left, value 3344. Hold position. Value 939er.
Hold position. Value 3265.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 29er. Leslie 3658.
St. Louis departure on 119.15. Value 1078. Good day.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30 left. Value 939er.
Line up and wait. Runway 30 left. Value 3265.
St. Louis ground. Value 3344 ready to taxi.
St. Louis ground. Value 2338 with information Delta. Requesting push and start.
Taxi to runway 30 left. Value 3344.
St. Louis ground. Leslie 3658 ready to taxi.
St. Louis departure on 119.15. Value 939er. Good day.
Negative. Unknown command. Value 3265. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30 left. Value 3265.
Alright, and then we get Leslie out of here. I'll go with that one. You are taxi to...
Taxi to runway 29er. Leslie 3658.
And...
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30 left. Value 2338.
How's that departure?
St.
Good
Louis
day.
departure on 119.15. Value 3265. Good day.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30 left. Value 3344.
get them out of here as quick as possible. You. I can go Ben. You, I can go. Or
Cross runway 24. Leslie 3658.
St. Louis ground. Value 2338 ready to taxi.
and value Okay, 2338, ready to taxi. Alright. Yeah, we're ready to go. Whoa.
Taxi to runway 30 left. Value 2338.
St. Louis departure on 119.15. Value 3344. Good day.
Yeah, dang. So, bin those. Beautiful. We are doing absolutely beautiful. Gonna go ahead and have them.
St. Louis ground. Value 2790 with information Delta. Requesting push and start.
Negative, unknown command. Value 2338.
St. Louis Tower, fuel air 4388 on final 30 right.
Line up and wait. Runway 30 left. Value 2338.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 29er. Leslie 3658.
And you can go.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30 left. Value 279.
Cleared to land, runway 30 right. Fuel air 4388.
Alright. Contact departure.
St. Louis departure on 119.15. Leslie 3658. Good day.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30 left. Value 2338.
St. Louis ground. Value 279 ready to taxi. Taxi to runway 30 left. Value 279.
Alright, we got another beautiful liftoff. Ooh. Good job. Contact.
St. Louis departure on 119.15. Value 2338. Good day.
I don't exactly know where this guy's gonna go. I'm just gonna have him go at Echo 2 again.
Exit at taxiway Echo 2. Fuel dear 4388.
Been a bunch of these. What I won't bend is do go ahead and bend that one.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30 left. Value 279er.
Let's get them out of here. Oh, sorry folks, that was a very busy rush. I was not expecting a rush like that out of nowhere.
St. Louis ground. Value 2927 with information Delta. Requesting push and start. Pushback approved. Expect runway 30 left. Value 2927.
This is gonna be cool. We're gonna nice landing. They're now on ground. And you. Okay, contact departure.
St. Louis departure on 119.15. Value 279er. Good day.
Alrighty. Wait for this guy because I know.
St. Louis ground. Value 2927 ready to taxi. Taxi to runway 30 left. Value 2927.
And you.
Taxi to terminal. Fuel dear 4388. Negative. Unknown taxiway. Fuel dear 4388. Cross runway 30 left. Fuel dear 4388.
Yep, we're good.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 30 left. Value 2927.
Nice. What is it? 2-9. No, we're not doing 2-9.
St. Louis Tower, Globe 2478 on final 29er. Negative, need correct runway. Globe 2478. Enter final runway 30 right. Globe 2478. St. Louis Tower, Globe 2478, runway 30 right.
St. Louis departure on 119.15, value 2927. Good day.
Cleared to land, runway 30 right. Globe 2478.
Alright, nice.
St. Louis ground, Globe 5031 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Requesting push and start. Go bend that. And Globe, you're gonna go on 30 left.
Pushback approved, expect runway 30 left. Globe 5031.
Bend a couple of these. Go 30 right. Oh, it's finally slowing down a little bit, which is nice. Nice little slowdown. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I know I haven't been on my stream schedule lately. I'm trying to keep up with it, but it is difficult too sometimes. I definitely will be better with it this time around. As I have more time.
St. Louis ground, Globe 5031 ready to taxi.
Alright, you ready to taxi? Alright, you're gonna taxi to
Taxi to runway 30 left. Globe 5031.
And with that being said, we will shut down the runway. Go ahead and move that over. After these guys land, whatever departures we got going out is all we got left. So. And you are clear.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 30 left.
Go.
Globe 5031.
Oh, there are no arrival runways.
Exit at taxiway Echo 2. Globe 2478. Taxi to terminal. Globe 2478.
Alright, I guess taxi to ramp.
St. Louis ground, value 1700 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Taxi to ramp. Globe 2478.
Pushback approved, expect runway 30 left, value 1700.
Contact departure.
St. Louis departure on 119.15. Globe 5031. Good day.
And you can cross runway 30 left.
Cross runway 30 left. Globe 2478.
Okay, value 1700 should be soon telling me to hurry up. They want to get out of here.
St. Louis ground, value 1700, ready to taxi.
Taxi to...
Taxi to runway 30 left, value 1700.
Man.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 30 left, value 1700.
Easy as pie. Just get them out of here. And go ahead and bend that one. That is beautiful. That is kind of cool. It's gonna keep telling me to select an arrival, which is honestly really funny here. But we are going to go ground level. We're gonna capture this.
St. Louis ground, Leslie 5323 with information hotel, requesting push and start.
Beautiful. So, what we're gonna do is hope you guys all enjoyed this. And who knows? Maybe we'll be out there more later down the road. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you for sitting along as I try out a new game. My name is Volt. Catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.